Previously on TNT Brothers Garage. Okay, so this video is going to be a little bit different. We're going to have a little bit more voiceover because the first part of the series, as you've seen, the weather is to our advantage, and the second part, it wasn't. So you saw us swing it over to the tire in the rocks. We kind of waited for some backup to get here. My dad's dad came over, so my grandpa came over. He helped us kind of with eyeballs to get this thing lined up on the frame. Okay, so we had one of two options here. One was to leave the front clip attached to the cab, kind of swing that over off the 66 chassis onto the Suburban chassis. We thought it was going to be easier in the long run, and you can kind of see us perform that here. Okay, so at this point, we knew option A wasn't going to work. The cab was too high up in the back. As you can see, the inner fender wheels were not clearing that big block 454 that's rolling on that chassis. So we back out. I swing it over to the rocks, put it back on the rocks, and we remove the front clip. Okay, so we got the truck swung over in the rocks. We had to remove the 4 bolts attached to the hood. Once we got that off, walked that over to the grass, sat that down, and then we started bolting the front clip. It was kind of fight against time because weather was starting to set in, and the day was not looking good. So at this point, we were just kind of rushing to get it all on in the garage. Okay, so we removed the front clip. We brought that over to the rocks for later reinstallation. Now at this point, we got the front clip off, so we swung it over, and it was going to be a little easier to get put on this frame. So a lot of the runaround that you see in the next few clips is just us trying to get this cab aligned on their center on the frame, so then it'll be a little bit easier to kind of get it all critiqued straight.
stressful things.
Okay, so now it's time to reinstall the front clip onto the 66. It's kind of a pain to get those inner fender wells around that big block, but we made it work. Just a few different issues that were happening up in the front. The radiator was hitting the fan, which we will address in a later video. But other than that, went on like butter.
Okay, you got that impact, Alan? I'll put this bolt in.
Here's a thing right here.
It's still, we got plenty of room on the firewall.
Right here, son.
It's just,
Look down here. Let me show you something before you start screwing.
well, we got wires
You
that are
still got it.
pinched right here.
Okay.
So I've got to get some wires out of the way. On the firewall, between the firewall and the block. Oh, I know what it is. It's not the wires, it's the stupid master cylinder, the actual hole. So I need to put the master cylinder in the cab. And then,
Okay.
does that make any sense at all?
Yeah, do I? We're away from there now, right?
Yes, it's no longer pushing against that. So I think
Let me
we're
kind
okay
of
on that side.
show you what we got right here.
Okay. Can I come on your side?
Looks like we need to lift it up, put this last bolt in.
Okay.
Well, it's like something's hitting the front. Is it? Oh, it's because it's still hitting the fan in the front.
Yeah,
The fan's still
Okay.
hitting.
Well,
It's not
if we
clear.
raise it up, now see if it's still hitting.
Yeah, it's gonna hit the bottom
So we need
radiator
to slide the
hose.
whole thing forward.
Okay.
Yeah, the whole thing's gotta come
Well,
forward.
what about?
So we ended up having to take the front clip off of here to get this cab on there. It was just kind of a pain to do it all with one, but for now it's on there. It's starting to rain, so we'll film a little bit after. Okay, so now we rigged up the cab tool thingy lifty bobber to the frame, and I'm tucking it into the garage and putting it to sleep. Thanks guys for watching this video. If you liked it, make sure you give it a thumbs up, like and subscribe to our channel. And if you are new, I recommend going through, watching some of our old videos, get caught up to speed on what is going on.